Previously on Carpool Tsismis.
Wait! Nothing smells of me! The character unlocked!
Made it.
People who make it their personality by, why is he looking at me like, what are you honking about?
Stop
Are
me.
you saying that I'm a demon?
What are you talking about? Little sweat drops? I'm like,
I'm
what are you
just
talking
saying.
about?
Hello,
Hi guys!
Yo, sick intro.
Carpool Tsismis.
We're back!
We're back!
We
We're
had our
back.
Cheesecake Factory. How did we feel about it?
I'm fucking stuffed.
Yeah.
I love their chocolate bread.
Can
And
you
it was-
please explain?
Okay, so if you guys have ever eaten at the Cheesecake Factory, you know they give you like complimentary bread and butter before like you get your meal, your apps, whatever. So they give you two types of bread. They give you like the regular like white bread, and then they also give you chocolate bread.
Yeah.
And like chocolate bread is like, it's like this brown bread. It's super moist. And like
Pumpernickel. Pumpernickel bread.
That
That's
with
what
the-
it's chocolate
Actual
bread. If you think about it though, like the way like it's brown, it genuinely looks like there's chocolate.
You should have seen her face when the waitress came
when they
in,
brought
because listen, the table next to us,
Yes,
like
oh.
the waitress just gave them the white bread.
The white
Leslie
bread.
was just like, oh my god, it's just the white bread. I hope they don't give it to us like that. I'm like, damn, okay, she really want this bread. Her face when the waitress came and you see the brown bread come in, I'm like, oh my, she was the happiest person ever.
Yeah.
Guys, I love my chocolate bread.
Chocolate bread.
Which-
I will never call it whatever he called it. It's
Pumpernickel.
no,
Pumpernickel.
it's not that. It's
Chocolate bread.
Because it's brown. Because it's brown.
Leslie's giving the
Brown.
vibes of like brown cows is chocolate milk, you know, like, that's the vibes it's giving.
Brown egg, it's chocolate egg.
Chocolate egg.
Okay, this is gonna be the Chismis part of the Carpool Chismis.
But we did Christmas a lot
We
at
did.
Cheesecake.
Okay, so the topic of today is how do you deal with people who you work with that you don't like?
Oh, okay.
And it could be for a number of
Are you
reasons.
giving us like,
maybe
are you gonna give us
maybe you don't
scenarios?
like their work ethic. Maybe you don't like their personality. Maybe they just have a bad vibe, or they're like a vibe killer. How do you deal with that?
To say it politely, like obviously not having anyone
Yeah.
specific in mind. I think I just have to keep things like very like cordial. Like despite me not liking the person and like me probably like, okay, hate's a very strong word, but like maybe I just like working with them. Like
Yeah.
I will like just talk to them strictly for work related things, and that's literally it. If you can't do your job, Miss Ma'am or Miss Sir, get the
Miss
fuck
Ma'am
out
or
of
Miss
here.
Sir.
Mom, sir, get out of here, because there are other people that would love to have your position, or there are other people more qualified.
I agree with you. I am cordial with them at work.
Yeah.
Once you punch out, goodbye.
God. Just
Punch.
know, if I don't like you, I'm not even following you on social. I don't want to see you on my personal time. Being cordial is we only know each other at work.
Them.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Period.
No,
I don't know you.
Because
No.
I think like for me, like if I had an issue with someone
Yeah.
at work, I'm the type of person that like I go straight up to them and be like, hey, listen, like I don't.
Oh.
Like, yeah. And but the thing is, what I don't like, this is what I dislike though.
Do you mean in a sense like you're giving them feedback, or
Like if it's feedback, like it's nothing personal, it's just about like work related strictly. Or
Okay.
if someone feels like they like step like a personal like boundary with me, like I'll tell them like I felt uncomfortable, whatever. But here's where I have an issue. If for example, if someone has an issue with me, like talk to me first. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me first.
why are you running between your with your tails between your legs
That's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
managers?
That's all I'm saying. Because,
Why
like,
am I hearing the feedback from manager
Yeah.
about
Like
me?
if you have problems with me,
I'm not speaking from experience.
Clearly not.
If you have a problem with me, talk to me first.
Yes.
Before asking other people like into this situation, because this situation is clearly between person A,
You-
person B.
Yes.
That's it. And if we can't hash it out, so be it. But
Yeah.
talk to me
Yeah.
first.
Yes.
I feel like the
That's
only
fine.
time you need to get a third party person involved is like if it's been something that you guys have been talking about continuously, but there's still no results being produced from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like maybe you guys just strongly disagree on something, and it's about like you're not to say you're about to throw hands, but like
Yeah.
we're getting close to that energy of
Yeah.
like wanting
Yeah.
to throw hands
Yeah.
at each other.
Then you can bring someone in.
Yeah,
That's
then
what I'm saying. Like,
definitely
that's
third
cool with
party.
me.
But I don't need to come in the next day from work. But to your point, and hearing it from someone else,
Yeah.
we're all grown.
Yeah.
We are all adults.
Yes.
I mean,
I mean, like, we would expect that from you. Like,
Question mark?
I'm just saying. But, like, yeah, no, I don't want my name coming out of anyone else's mouth besides yours if you have an issue with me. That's it.
especially if
That's
it's
it.
about you.
Yeah.
No
If we
way.
can't hash it out, I
No.
agree with Leslie. Like, okay, bring someone in.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's between us. That's it.
Facts.
That's it.
But what happens? Okay, so maybe you got to the point that you bring someone in.
Okay.
How would you react if then they start switching up in front of
that person?
Yeah, they start turning the situation around.
Bitch, little did you know, I have you on voice memos. I recorded
That's a demon. A demon.
She has a mic underneath her.
That's demonic. No.
I'm kidding. If they switch up, it's a little hard because you can't. I don't want to put words into someone else's mouth.
Yeah.
Especially if they're already talking like the latter. Like they're not. I would have been like, oh well, we had this discussion on this day.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but you did say something along the lines of da 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 da, and I would follow up with like, I could be completely wrong though, but I think from that conversation, I think that's what I remember, like what we had discussed about, and like this is what followed after that.
Yeah.
I would say something maybe along those lines, because I don't obviously want to.
Because you already know there's people out there that will do this, that will switch up because another person's involved, and now all of a sudden you look like the one that's like.
No, they'll fucking suck your big toe.
Yeah.
No, but I think like at that point,
They'll
it's like
fucking suck your big toe.
it's like a he said she said type
Yeah.
thing.
That's
Right?
why.
And like
It's a little
honestly,
hard.
like if that type of like some person starts switching up in front of a manager, this is what I always do. Like even before then, like I don't want to say you bring receipts, but like let your work or whatever it is speak for itself, and then that's the strongest tell. You know what I
So
mean?
you're the
Like,
type of person to work in silence and prove otherwise.
you know
That's
what I mean?
me.
Like
Honestly, that's
because
me
it's
though.
like fam, like what are you gonna say? Like you can say all this shit, but at the same time, it's like I've done X, Y, Z. Here's what I have to show for it. What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Like, you can't say nothing.
Yeah.
And like obviously, like during the time, let's say for example, like you're at, like it was between you and you, like person A, person B.
Yeah.
And they're escalated. At least I personally, I would keep a log of like this is what we talked about, whatever, just in case they switch up. Because I'm
That
like,
is a
yo,
good point though.
because you want to save your own ass. You know what I mean? Because like there's gonna be some people that are actually like, oh, but like he said and then she said, and then you're like, at this point, it's like. You can just keep saying that shit, but at the same time, it's like if you have something solid, you're like, okay, like, what do you want me to say? Like, you're looking like a clown right now, like, bro.
Honestly. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because I was curious.
I mean, I feel like it's always gonna be inevitable. You're gonna have people that you don't like at work.
Yeah.
Or bump heads at least.
Yeah. It's one of those things that like, despite them like really going under my skin, like at the end of the day, like you're not worth my 2 cents to like want to fight about, or like I'm not gonna waste my breath on you.
Yeah.
I know at the end of the day, like I don't have to prove anything to you, let alone if I have to prove myself to like anyone that's higher up above me. As long as I know what I'm doing is good, then I feel like that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
to that person, fuck off.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. You know, fuck off.
If you don't have her on socials, you already know.
If I don't follow you, you fucking know
That's your
why.
answer.
I'm kidding.
Screaming.
All my new coworkers be like, she doesn't follow me.
It's like, oh shit.
I'm joking. No.
I have another question actually. So how do you?
Give.
Now that I'm gonna put it on the opposite spectrum.
Okay.
What if I'm that person?
Whoa, what are you trying to say right now? Like, I'm not trying to say that.
No, that's what you're trying to get at. Oh.
How do you deal with people in the workplace that are like in a relationship or like overly flirtatious or things like that, you know? Or like, how does that make you feel uncomfortable?
Like
or
they're being overly flirtatious or whatever to me?
to you, or like, you know, or like maybe it just makes you feel uncomfortable at all, like just in general.
Like I'm in the same room
Yeah,
and like I'm within vicinity.
Yeah.
Are they
They're
together?
to them, or like you see someone you are like
Like either to
witnessing it?
you or you're witnessing it.
Oh, okay.
But like it's just the.
And
How about
But
to
are
you?
they okay?
To you.
Okay, yeah. Let's start
How
off
about to
with
you
to ourselves first. If they're overly friendly to me,
Yeah.
you know what though? Not that it's hard for me to answer. Like obviously, like I would obviously like kind of like put some distance between me and this person.
Okay,
like I would start being a little bit dry with my replies, or like if we're talking face to face, I would kind of try to seem like I'm uninterested or like kind of disconnect. But it's a little bit hard for me to do that. I feel like because I could be wrong, but like my perspective of myself is that I'm very much a people person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like I talk a lot.
Yeah,
or like
okay.
I like being friends with people. But if it's directed towards me, yeah, I would try to like COVID cooties.
Not COVID.
Okay.
Cooties.
Interesting.
Cooties.
Okay.
I think I'm like you. I don't realize sometimes what's happening.
Yeah, sometimes like here's my thing.
I
It's
think
like,
it's being
I don't
really
wanna,
nice.
Yeah, I don't want to assume that someone's like hitting on me or being flirtatious.
Because then that could
like,
also.
that could be the wrong way. So like I'd always like assuming positive
Yeah.
intent. It's just like this person wants to be my friend.
That's the
I'm kidding.
thing too. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
you can lead if you lead with too much of that. It can also be bad.
I think that's where my issue is. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what would you say?
I mean, for me,
Why? Who is this person?
Yeah, are you asking?
Cut the
because-
tape. Cut the
Are you
tape.
asking for a friend?
yeah, just a friend. Obviously, we're just all talking about friends here.
Yeah, metaphorically, friend.
Yeah, my friend.
Friend.
Her friend. I think I agree with. It's just like you gotta assume that like, oh, this person's just being nice.
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
you assume anything more, then obviously it's like it might get worse. But like,
It'd also be embarrassing if you were.
yeah, exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
If you
Yeah.
That'd
if
be
you thought
fucking
one
embarrassing.
way and they
Of
were
course, of
actually
course.
generally just being nice.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, 100%. But I think for me personally, like, let's say for sure, like, okay, I'm not gonna assume anything that like that's their intention.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
oh, they want to like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. I think for me, like, because of past experiences, I don't like having relationships inside workplaces.
Oh, wait, that's my question
No.
afterwards.
That's
my question.
That's another thing.
But wait, can we answer your part too? Because then
Yeah.
you said the other is like if we see it and we're in vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, how do you
okay.
feel if like how do you feel if like for example you're working whatever, but you notice like you know people that you work with, you know, they're very like close, like closer than
But how
usual.
close? Like, are they fucking doing PDA in front of me? Like,
I mean, like,
how
I don't know if you
close
can do
are we?
PDA like in a workplace, but like, I mean, like, you probably can if you're like.
Maybe
down
you've
bad.
never seen them
Yeah, down
that close before.
I'd be a little
And now all of a
curious.
sudden-
Yeah, I'd definitely be a little bit curious, like, especially if I didn't
Yeah.
know otherwise.
Yeah.
I'd definitely be curious. I'd be like, what? But I'd also be like, whatever. And then I wouldn't care, truthfully.
Yeah,
Long
yeah.
story short, I wouldn't care.
Mm-hmm.
If it is something that does bother me, I would just, like, look the other way. I don't think I would be the
Yeah.
person to be like, hey, like, confront them or, like, report to someone else higher up and ask them
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
to, like, have a
Yeah.
discussion
To, like,
with, like,
quit or something
A,
like that,
with
yeah.
person A and person B. Yeah.
For me, look, you know when you're in a moment where you think no one sees you or no one is looking
Ay,
at you?
ay, ay, ay,
I
ay.
am looking at you. I'm watching. I'm watching.
Just know that we have a wallflower.
You're in the break room. I'm over here like.
Ryan's over here like
No, it's like this, like this.
Ryan has his AirPods in, doing live audio with his iPhone on the table, face down.
I want my AirPods in thinking there's no music playing. I'm just listening
No.
to the conversation.
You see
Oh
him
my
typing on
God.
it. If you see Ryan typing on a computer, he's not actually doing work.
Yeah,
He's actually typing what
it's
you're saying.
in notes with random letters.
He's transcribing actually what you're saying.
I'm transcribing because I'm texting somebody right now. I'm watching. I'm noting. I'm documenting what's happening.
Yeah.
Because I might need this information later on.
You said blackmail. He said
Then later on,
Later on, when we need to put the puzzle pieces together.
he's like,
like
When I
Mm.
consult with other people.
like earlier.
But no, I think I agree with Les. Like, I think for me, it's like I don't really care. Like,
I
if
don't
you're
really care,
if
no.
Yeah.
person A, person B together now, whatever. As long as it doesn't like impede whatever work we're doing. Because at the end of the day, you're at work.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
So don't. And like, I think the one thing that actually bothers me about this is the reason why I ask is because let's say, for example, person A, person B, they're like in a relationship or whatever, but they get into a fight and they bring that into work. Like no, like bro, like yeah, that's like the worst part. And I'm just like, bro, like, can y'all just like nod and just
No.
Don't bring it to work.
Just be fucking civil.
Don't bring
Again,
it.
be
Yeah.
cordial at work.
Yeah, don't bring it.
No.
And don't drag other people into it. Like,
no, definitely
yeah,
not.
see, that's the worst
So
part.
here's my question now. How do
Yeah.
you guys feel about people dating at work? Like, let's
Okay,
say
wait,
like,
so,
two
like-
people meet at work
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
they start dating.
Dating?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Not that there's any shade. Like, I'm not trying to throw shade on anyone.
Yeah.
That's completely fine. Like,
sometimes
again,
it does work out.
yeah, it does work out.
Yeah.
And like, whatever. Like, everyone to their own. I personally wouldn't.
Yeah, me neither.
That's just my take because I love keeping my work life and my personal life
Yeah.
separate. But that's just me. That's my take. But no shade again. And no
Okay.
shade.
For me, like this is how I say things. Like when people like when you're going to work, like you're spending so many hours
Yeah.
out of your week, you're gonna obviously like be with
Yeah.
some person, and obviously you're gonna get
Yeah.
close or whatever.
yeah.
See, I don't have any issues with that.
Yeah.
That's fine because like you know like it's so hard to meet people nowadays. Like
Yeah.
whatever. But the thing is, for me, it's like I don't want to date someone while we're working the same thing. Like you. Either I have to quit or you have to quit or we have to find a different
Yeah.
job because like
Yeah.
I don't want to bring you know what I previously
No.
said into the workplace, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I know myself. I know I'm the
Yeah.
type of person that's like, you know, I can handle things better, whatever, but like I'm gonna still keep that in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And I don't want
100%.
that to affect
Yeah.
not only you but everyone else that I'm working with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for me personally, one, I don't mind if we meet during at work, but
Yeah.
if we're supposed to date, I'm not gonna.
You can't be working.
So what
the
if
same.
you really like this person then? Like you're like literally enamored by this person. Would you leave?
Like, would you be the one to?
Would you-
Would I
Yeah.
be able to leave?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Really?
Absolutely.
But like, let's say like, despite you being like completely enamored, like, knock on wood, like let's say
Yeah.
it doesn't like end up being a long-term thing.
Yeah.
would you then regret it?
For me myself, I don't think I would regret it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one thing is that like
That's
the
it.
only thing that I would say is this, like, if I wouldn't want to make that decision based off like, oh, like I'm super enamored by this person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only been
Like,
like a week.
it's only been like a week. I love you. Like, you know, like in those Filipino dramas, like they go crazy. Like
Yeah.
they go
Yeah.
0 to 100 real quick. No.
Yeah.
Like obviously, like we have to be like talking for like quite some time, and then,
Yeah.
like, you know what I
like,
mean. And
be
then
Yeah.
more serious.
yeah, be more serious. But then like then I'll be like absolutely no regrets. But like if you're out, I mean no shade to anyone out there, but like if you're like a week and then after that's like, yeah, I decided I'm gonna quit just because of you, so we can be together. Like no, I'm
So
not.
then, would you guys keep it on the down low then?
That we're like dating.
Yeah.
I mean, if as soon as I leave the job, then like I don't mind like
It's
other
all
people
open
know.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't care.
Okay.
So would you guys not post each other on socials then? Because you guys obviously follow us, have the same mutuals from work.
I mean,
So how
okay.
would that work?
I mean, for me, I wouldn't post personally.
I don't
Yeah.
even think you post period.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird.
I don't think that's an issue.
That's the
for
thing.
you.
Yeah, it's not an
exactly.
issue for you.
But
It's not an issue.
I wouldn't tell the
anyways.
person that I'll be like, oh, like don't post that. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's, like, it's your thing. Like
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, they can
Yeah.
do whatever they
you know
want.
what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like
Yeah. How about
Yeah.
you, Ryan?
yeah.
That saying, don't shit where you eat, don't eat where you shit, whatever it is.
I mean, yeah, it works either way.
Oh my
Like I
god.
said, there are some cases where it does work, but there are also times when it doesn't
It
work
doesn't
and
work.
a fucking shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she hits a fan, it's
like-
fucking brutal.
And you just, it's something that you could just avoid. Like, just
Yeah.
don't even look for people at work.
Or work.
Here's
yeah.
my thing is that like I also don't want to be in the aftermath of like everyone catching wind, everyone
Yes.
speaking about it.
Yeah.
Because that shit takes a while for it to die down.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah. I personally wouldn't. I don't know.
this
So-
like this person being like the love of your life.
So even like after like let's say that for example like would you quit or for like your job and then you'd be like oh okay yeah now we can date or whatever or
Yeah.
no? Even then you're just like
And
nah.
like you genuinely think like deep down like this person like could be your person.
I maybe might do what you do. I might actually be the one to leave.
yeah.
Interesting.
I might actually be the one to leave.
You don't want
or like
that.
moves
Yeah.
within the company
You could
somewhere else.
bleep this out, but you don't want that plaque.
Yeah. You know what?
You
That?
quit.
No, that's why I'm saying I maybe move within the company.
I was like,
leave
so you
the
still
company.
want that plaque?
Yeah, it's not
Yo,
that.
I'm not gonna let you get in the way.
That's
Me
crazy.
and the black. I need that separation.
Yeah.
And the other thing is
I
like
definitely need the separation.
you. Let's say you do work together, or you're on the same team. I don't know. It doesn't matter who it is. I need time to myself.
Yeah, no, I agree with
I need
that.
time to myself. And
that's
sometimes maybe that time to yourself is when you're at work.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
fair.
agree.
Because then sometimes maybe you have to deal with something or go through something at work, and then and then you go home,
And it kind of
and
carries
then
over.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah.
There's no separation. I don't know.
There's
but
no
again,
balance.
people manage to make it work.
Yeah,
Great for them. I don't think.
Yeah.
I could.
Kudos to you guys that do make it work.
I definitely know
For
I
real.
can.
honestly.
Yeah, definitely big kudos.
Yeah.
Definitely big kudos.
Because
I don't think
yeah.
I could.
Yeah, I don't think I could either. That's the reason why like I'm gonna stick to this. Like I don't think I could. But
Well, that was
That was a little
Juicy.
juicy.
that was juicy.
A little juicy.
These are all like hypothetical, theoretical.
Just for friends.
Yeah,
Just for a
we're just asking for
friend.
friends.
Like, don't look too deep into this, please.
If you feel offended, then
Maybe.
that's unfortunate.
yeah, if you're feeling some type of way, if you're feeling some type of way,
Okay.
then that's on you. And I'm not. I'm
That's
not
on you.
joking.
You're not responsible
I'm
for
not
how
joking.
you-
She's joking. I'm
you take
not.
this.
I'm just saying.
Take everything with a grain of salt, or just take all of this as background music for when you're getting ready for work.
Yeah. Definitely
Period.
gonna have some ears like, oh, what was that? What did they say about me? It's like, no.
Rewind, be like, go back 10 seconds.
Just,
What?
yeah, just a disclaimer.
say
This is-
you,
we're not
but
talking about anyone in particular. We
No.
didn't even say anyone's names.
But if the shoe
But like,
fits.
but if the shoe fits,
I hate you both.
the shoe,
I'm just
if the
saying.
shoe
I hate you
fits.
both.
I'm just saying.
While
like,
I'm here untangling my hair this entire video. When you edit this video, all you're gonna see is me playing with my hair. Oh, I have like the biggest knots
Knot
right now
right
in
there?
my hair.
Can't, yo. I can't.
Damn,
This close to shaving off my hair.
Damn.
shaving.
Yeah.
No, she's gonna go calbo.
I'm gonna go
Calbo.
calbo.
Done, bro.
But you know
2024
what?
Calbo Caillou vibes.
Look at you.
Thanks for joining us. If you have any insight or you wanna if you have any opinions on any of the topics or questions that we were discussing, please.
If you want
Let
us
us
to
know.
do a part 2 of the 3 of us in this car talking about more questions and getting our perspective on things, please leave it down in the comment section below, and we will make sure, mainly Ryan, will make sure to go through those
Mainly
comments
Ryan.
Mainly Ryan. I mean, when this video goes up, I'll also look, but I can't promise I'll be.
Yeah, you have to. What was the thing? You gotta like, subscribe, and hit that notification.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Period. He's a new person on this, and he already knows.
You already know. See, I'm on.
Make sure you tune in and follow his account, so that way you can see when these videos go live.
Yeah, my goal for this year was to vlog more, and we're doing it. We're doing it.
Wow, I feel used.
Hey,
Why do you have to take it? I'm gonna go.
I'm just happy to be here as a student.
So what's
I
the
made
percentage?
it, Mama. I made it.
What's the percentage?
I feel like I even make anything from this.
He does. He's just not telling us.
Yeah.
I don't. But you can help us by subscribing, liking, and doing all of that.
Comment down below what your favorite part is, and then Ryan will choose a winner, and Ryan will give them a prize.
We're ending this now. Ignore everything she just said.
I heard it was a free iPad. Is that true?
No, okay, bye.
Bye.